All right, I am back. Looks like ads are done. Got myself a ginger cookie. And I brought Zilbian some food. We'll see if he jumps up on the table afterwards. He did press his food button though. Okay, so Docker files next. Uh-oh, I missed viewing Docker composed logs. That's working directory. Then network. You just notice you really like capitalizing the first letter of all words in the titles. Yeah, in most of the titles I do. I sometimes go back and forth, which is not great to be inconsistent. I think that's the old school part of me that does it like with that. I also see it like in both. I do the same thing in the YouTube videos though as well. Okay, I think that's it. I hope I didn't miss anything. Well, either way, I can update this later. So we save you. Okay, you're saved. So now I can go to courses, we can go introduction to Docker, preview, and then these are all in here now. So that's cool. Oh, and of course, they're not in here until I hit refresh. And now they're all marked as preview. So if we go back to this other one, you should, even if you're logged out, you can actually look at it, because I need to go into the database and then mark which ones I want to not be previewed. Because apparently in my infinite wisdom, I decided to make it an opt out and then didn't give myself a option in the GUI to do that. So now I get to do database stuff. It emphasizes each word. I think at some point in time, it was the recommendation to... No, it's not some point in time. It's in like legal documents, in like official things, like in school, they really want you to like capitalize all the things in the titles. And so like, I guess I just internalized that, or it ingrained into me. And then now it's just habit, and I just do that all the time. I don't think I need to. I probably don't need to. You like SpongeBob, Case Moore? Is that just every other letter is capitalized? I've never watched any SpongeBob episodes. It's like the problem is I never just don't get any of the I don't ever get any of the article, the references, unfortunately. I probably should watch a few because like it's so rampant. Okay, so we have this. And then I have the query that I can, okay, so for that specific, I want to mark you preview false. Let's mark everything false to begin with. So if I do that, now if I hit refresh, now you only should be able to query for the titles, and you should not be able to query for the content. And then I can go in and mark it available. Where is that? I think that's in, oh, it's in course articles. I can now do it as preview. And so if I want to, let's give myself, okay, so I have myself, I want to wait, run query, add, okay, there's myself. That's okay. Now I can see my real ID. Oh, so I didn't really get that it was actually part of a mocking thing. I always thought it was just a because it was underwater, right? And it was like out of focus maybe, or something weird. Or I just didn't really think about it at all. That's really what it is. I didn't think about it at all. Okay, so I want I guess like let's start with this. Okay, so user courses, that's gonna be two. I want to give, okay, get course articles, give access to user. So that, and then that. Okay, so now if we come back to you, I hit refresh. If I go to courses, introduction to Docker, I now own this course. And so I can click into it and I can see all the articles. And I forgot the last article. This was the second to the last. I need to add in the ending. It was like, thanks for watching or something. Thanks for taking. Save you. Open you. Okay, and there's thanks for taking. So here's our end course, which that apparently didn't add in any content. Oh, I didn't have access to it. I have to refresh to see it because reasons. That pad each title has on the left side is a bit annoying when they span multiple lines. Yeah, that is a little bit annoying, isn't it? So that's another thing we have to fix. So like there's some styling we need to do to figure this out. Okay, it was used to mock people, but you didn't mock. It was just emphasis in your case. It actually, I think it works better as emphasis. It's just a lot harder to read. Yeah, left margin 0 or left padding. Yeah, something like that. Which we have I have a component library that we created for this, and so it should be fairly simple for us to go in and like do that. But those are all the things that we're gonna do, right? To figure it, to like fix it up, to get it going, which is gonna be great. And there'll be like every time that we do this, it'll get better and better. So okay, we have all this stuff. These videos now show up, and that's great, and we can watch those. So spot checking, like the code looks, they're really wide, unfortunately. Well, I'm also zoomed in to 200%. If I zoom out, this is a little bit better. Like this one's fits in, this does not. That's not great. For the most part, though, it works just fine. These ones are wide. Maybe more space between sections within each article. Yeah, that might be good too. I'm using a markdown parser called Marked, I think. I'd have to take a look to see what I could do for custom CSS for this, but I'm sure that I can. To basically say like, okay, for each section, add a little bit of space above it or below it or both. That will be good. But I think it's readable. So those will all be things we can look forward to. That is going to start shortly. I only have about an hour and 15 minutes left for this stream though, before I have a meeting with my Friday job. My Friday job on Tuesday. That's fun. So anyways, I have a meeting with them later today. That's why I have to end early. Okay, so let's go back to here. VVS Fountain, hello. How are you doing today? Let's mark some of these as preview. So I want to do a brand new query. This is going to be a mutation. Mark course article as preview. So this is going to be update course articles. I don't have the primary key for this. So we'll do a where. Adding something to stylize each code snippet with the correct syntax highlight would add a lot. Yeah, that's actually interesting. So it's supposed to have the right syntax, and it did for Rust, but I don't think it has that for YAML. So that's probably something I need to install. Yeah, I probably need to install something for like the YAML or the Docker file to get that to work. Because there's a bunch of things that I could set up for it. So now is that in here? This is all dark reader stuff. Oh, it's Prism. Okay. I need to update my Prism CSS that I'm getting. Okay, so I created a Prism CSS. Maybe a copy button also. Yeah, that'd be good. I don't know how to do that, but we should figure that out. Add copy button to all code snippets. The worst case scenario to be able to add stuff like that is I'll have to create my own markdown parser, which is not, I've been told that it's not as hard as one might think from what it sounds. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately I didn't download the yeah, so this Prism CSS file doesn't have how, it doesn't know how to handle these, and that's the problem. So if I look at Prism, like Prism CSS, and full list of languages, where is it? I'm not using, I'm basically loading it from here as opposed, okay, yeah, so I think I did a custom one where instead of like it finding stuff from like, do you have Docker file? Yeah, you have Docker here. So I need to find the thing where I can like download. Yeah, this is the problem that I had. I clicked a few things and I don't have everything. So we have this stuff. And so I would need to add in Docker, and I would need to add in Toml, and what's the other one? YAML. That's it. And then YAML. So, oh, and Bash. Yeah, we need Bash or Shell. Would it be Shell or Bash? Probably, okay, Shell session. Oh, they have, okay, Bash is already in here, but it might not know about that. I might want to just do Shell session too. Each one of these things adds so much space. It sucks so much, but okay, it's fine. So yeah, I need to redo this with each course that I do. So okay, we might be a few more weeks of beta, of people doing beta stuff before I like sell it. Or maybe what I'll do is I'll market for, like, because I'm thinking about trying to sell this for like $20 US. And then what I might do is like say, hey, you know what? While we're like working on all these things and we're getting it to go the way we want it to, let's also now it's on like 50% off or something like that. So that way people can go in and like buy it early while we're like fixing up some of these like styling things, and then it goes to full price as soon as we're done with that. That I kind of like that more. So pre-release. Oh, it's a pre-release version. This is begging to do some kind of automated test to check all the programming languages used in all your code snippets to make sure you have all the stylings. Yeah, I probably can do that. Now, if I could also switch to using they do have an auto check here. So they have an auto loader. So if I figure what the CDN, okay, so if I go to CDN.js, do you have an auto loader? There's auto linker? That doesn't seem it. There's Prism themes. I don't think that is there. Can I just do all for right now? No. Just control off the triple backticks and check the words. Yeah, I just need to make sure that it's the same. I use the same one that they exactly use, and then that would be fine. Yeah, that would work too. I want to say that they have. Don't they have like one where it's like? Yeah, this one is called like Prism Auto Loader, but apparently I don't have that in wherever in CDN.js, which sucks. How about you? Do you have auto loader? Okay, so you are CNG npm Prism.js. I think it's that. And then you'll figure this out and then go from there. And so if I come back to here, nope, not that one. If I come back to here and we say that your href actually is this, and you grab all of this stuff, do you just load? I didn't change anything. Wait, did this all become smaller? I don't think so. I think I made it smaller. I don't think this worked. I was hoping that this would auto work for me. Oh no, it didn't find it. Oh, it's blocked. The source CDN, oh, it goes blocked due to MIME type. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. Oh well, I need to. Doing it the fast and dirty way isn't working. I need to actually do it for real. I have tried to do that properly, and I do use markdown files, so that should be fairly simple for that. So yeah, that should work. Overlaid, you're helping out a lot today. Do you want to beta test slash have a copy of this, because I would I don't really have any good ways of paying you back or like giving you any kind of rewards, but besides that. Okay, I want introduction to be preview. Okay, so if I do that, now we switch back to here, and if I hit refresh, I thought, wait, you're all preview now? Cool. I just made them all preview. It's not what I wanted. Hold on, let me undo that again. Mark not preview. Okay, you're back to not preview again. What did I do wrong? Oh, did I do it as an or? I did as an or, didn't I? I wanted where the course ID is this. I wanted where course ID and article ID. Oh, where and. Okay, I need to do that. Yeah, you're probably right, Coffee. It's probably a simple shell script, but that would also be a fun, like, sort of Rust script to make, like a little CLI command that I can run on a directory of markdown files. Or something to add into the LMS is like, you need all of these things. That'd be really cool too. Or maybe it tells me if I don't have it. Okay, so I think it's okay, so it's and like that. So I want and course ID is equal to that. Article ID is equal to that, and then remove the other one. Now you're upset. Does it need to be that? Okay, affected rows 1 as opposed to 28. So that's good. So I've hit refresh. There. This one is now there. Okay, so if I want introduction to Docker, let's mark preview. I think installing Docker, running your first container. So maybe like these three would be good preview. And then, okay, so that's that. And then everything else is just part of this course. And then I think that's just everything else in here. So I just have those first three. Okay. Oh, we're going to go with like a good old fashioned find. I am so shocked that this didn't think that it was like a link of some kind, because Twitch chat and code don't get along together. And like I have AutoMod on. I have Nightbot's AutoMod, I have Twitch's AutoMod, and like I am shocked that it let you write that in. It gives you all the programming languages you're using. Yeah. Okay. So here's for those of you who don't know who don't speak shell script, here's oh, that's too small. Here's what's going on with this. Find. Obviously, we're going to search for stuff, right? So I want to find with a type. So it's going to check the type of like, okay, the type dash name if it's a markdown file. So it's going to find all files with markdown in the current directory by default. And then it's going to execute. So it's going to then run a program grep with the dash capital E, which I can't remember what capital E does on grep, but it's going to search inside of the file for the backticks here. And then it's, oh, is that regex? Is that just run a little bit of regex for it? So run a little bit of regex and then look for one, like we'll look for any number of characters after like this, I think before a space. And then we're going to sort that. And so each of these are pipes. So it's going to pipe into sort, pipe that into unique. So if I have like 200 that are just Rust or 200 that are like Dockerfile, it's going to like ignore those. And then it's going to pipe that into cut to remove all of these and just have the thing that is there. And then dash F, what's that again? That's in cut dash F, that's the type F is to make sure only files are selected, not folders. Okay, that's what it is. Type folder, type file. Okay, got it. Type E is to use regex, and then the last F here is, that's not column, right? That's number, oh, it is for columns. I only want 4 of them. I think I have Docker file named, but let's run this. Except we're in the wrong directory. Fields. Okay, so field 4 or number of fields 4 or something like that. Why did I, okay, bring you down. Why do I need pattern? Oh. Where's find? Where's real find? It's not bin, it's hold on, where does find actually exist on my system? Because problem here, I aliased find to a different find that I like to use, which doesn't have these features. Because if we look at alias find, yeah, I'm using erd. So that's the problem. Shoot them. Hello, how are you doing today? So yeah, I need to figure out it's like user bin maybe? User bin. No, the find is not. Oh wait, find is there. Cool. Okay, so user bin find. Illegal option. Dash T? You're not using dash T. Huh. That's odd. Yeah, we can run the find command. So let's just run this. Name that. Is it because I have something that has like a T in here? Okay, hold on. Find. Oh, is it because it's All right, what system are you on? FS type. You're on Windows using the bash that comes on Git. Okay, so I'm on a Mac, and I wonder if that's the problem. Wait, no, in addition, there are 2 sudo types. That's weird. It shouldn't matter. Yeah. Oh, dash. Oh, it's single dash type. Single dash type. So, wait, no, we're having that. Why are you upset? Okay, so hold on. User bin find. Oh, is it? Okay, so find. Oh, am I missing a path? So path name. Oh, okay. We're missing a path. So find. There it goes. Okay. Everything else. So find, we have to add in a path. And so it's BSD find. Sorry. There it goes. Here's what we got. Dockerfile. Apparently I had one that's capitalized Dockerfile, one that's lowercase Dockerfile. We have Docker. So I've not been super consistent. That's great. But then shell, toml, and YAML. Yep. That's you're exposing my weaknesses of inconsistency. But that's fine. That's why we're gonna have a week or two of QA. Fun times. But yeah, so this is all we're adding in: toml, YAML, and Docker and Dockerfile. Now, if I go down one directory and we rerun this again, we get a lot more. So we have Dockerfile, bash, Docker, Dockerfile, JSON, Markdown. Do I put Markdown in I must put Markdown in Markdown. I put Markdown in Markdown. Rust, shell, SQL, text, toml, YAML, Zish. I would imagine that they're all gonna work regardless because reasons. But yeah, this will be good to run as a command. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. So if we don't have, no, I need the fields, don't I? Or gives me that. How can I get? Oh, let's just not cut. Oh, right. No. Okay, hold on. Doesn't grep give the name of the file that we get out of it? I don't remember what I'm doing. I don't know where that is. But there clearly one exists. Okay, fine. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do grab. I want is it pattern path? Okay, so I want interesting. So I have, okay, so in SQLX bulk inserts with unnest and SQLX join queries. So we have these in this other course. So in the SQLX Rust course, join queries. I think that was just joins. Oh, that's exactly what it was. Yeah. I created markdown tables to sort here. I created markdown tables for it. That's why I have markdown in there. Is because I put markdown in my markdown for some reason. No, this is it. This is what I did. I literally have markdown in my markdown. Because I didn't write any other way of like creating like a little table that looks good like this. So that's fun. Oh, the -L if you're only interested in a file. I was probably looking for both. Yeah, I think that's what I did for some reason. It was like half a year ago or more. So that's fun. Like literally Baldur's Gate and Starfield had just come out. So that's why we're using that as examples. And I was playing a little bit, I was like lightly playing Stardew Valley. So those are my game examples. Okay. But like why? Yeah, that's a good question. It is a good question. I don't know why. I should be able to draw actual tables. I think that in normal Markdown you can do that, right? I think I forgot that I can just do HTML in Markdown. Because I'm just so used to like, oh, I'm in this one language, I can just do the other thing. And I keep on forgetting that like, oh, Markdown is just allows you to do something else. Tables in Markdown are an extension not supported everywhere. Oh, it might not be extent. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. Just remove the triple backticks and you'll have your table there. Yeah, I probably could just do that. Yeah, that's what it was. I don't know why I decided to do that. That's weird. But okay. What is my list of things to do? We uploaded the articles to LMS. Okay, so I need to give out 1 to 3 to beta testers. Overlaid, you've helped out a lot today. I don't remember. Did you? I don't think you answered, right? I think you were working on this script when I offered it. Do you want to beta test this? Like, or rather, do you want access to the course? Because I am more than happy to give you access for all the help you've been giving me. And then I'll choose like a few other people, possibly from Discord. You don't mind. I mean, you already know a lot about Docker though, right? You're the kind of guy who always correct typos when you read docs. Well, I mean, when you can't usually report an issue, I don't have a good reporting issue system up for this, so it's going to be in essentially Discord. So it's going to be like, hey, I found an issue. Let's fix it. Okay, you know Docker and you're learning Kubernetes right now. This won't help with Kubernetes. So I don't want to give it to you if it's just going to be more work for you. I would rather give you something that you want. I don't want to say like, I don't want to be like a video game where it's like, congratulations on solving this quest. Thank you so much. Here's more work. Because like that's so much that happens. Like I don't want to be that kind of person to do that to people. So if you want it, let me know. And then the way you can do that is if you create an account, let me know what your email that you used to create the account was. You can private message me that, and then I'll be happy to give you the course. And I can set that up for you. I am also going to set up probably another Discord channel for like the beta testing of courses that I add in for people, which will be great. So this is going to happen. For everybody else who's like doing the beta testing. I know that there's plenty of people who want to get that choice to get the opportunity who aren't always like able to come to the live streams. So for everybody else, I think it'll be something I'll ask about in Discord and like have people like do a thumbs up, and then I only plan on doing it like for a few people, so it depends upon how many request. Oh yeah. So in the LMS, if you click on get started and you create an account, then send me the email, private message me the email that you used to create the account, and I can use that to find your which account yours is, and then give you the course. Because otherwise I can't give it to you if you don't have an account. Or you could just give it to me here. Why can't, okay, Twitch, why are you so bad? Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me make this really big so that way that entire thing doesn't. Yeah, the pin is messing with me. Of course it is. It's like, let me pin your email. It's like, no, let's not do that. Okay, so I need to first find your user. So get user by email. And then give access to user. I don't know why I had like it returns just like your user ID 5 times, but that's apparently what I wrote in. Okay, on the LMS from like the courses page or just anywhere else, hit refresh, and then when you go into Introduction to Docker, instead of preview, it should now show open course. And then when you go in, you should now have access to all of the articles. And then you'll probably see now when that user does that request, it now gets not only the titles of the articles, it also gets the article content too. Cool, awesome. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, I'm perfectly like any of those like problems that you mentioned that you love finding, I'll be happy to fix. In fact, it's going to be one of the, I don't have a good editor, as you saw when I'm creating the courses. I don't have like a good way of updating the courses yet. So one of the things that we're going to be adding in is a CRUD for the courses, like a better CRUD. So I'll be able to Oh, yeah, let me, are you in Discord? Like, I mean, I don't mean like just on Discord. Are you in the Brooks Builds Discord? Um, oh yeah, yeah, you are. Okay, so I see you're in there. Let me quickly do some role creation stuff. I just created a beta testing course channel. Um, I am not great at using Discord for things. Server settings. Okay, roles. I want create role. Role name is going to be beta tester. We'll make that, I don't know, that color. I don't have a good image for that. Save. And then I want to go into course beta testing, edit the channel, permissions. Beta tester can now access this, and then finally go to welcome, where you just, I overlaid, I can say hi to you, and then also overlaid, which, yeah, that is you, and then I can add you a beta tester role. Okay, there is now a channel called Course Beta Testing that you and I are the only members of right now, and then anybody else who gets beta testing, who like chooses to be a beta tester and all that stuff, I guess like the idea is that you get the course for free, but the cost of it is like beta testing. And then I know overlay, you don't really need to take the course. It's more of like, thank you, I don't really have enough to pay you on top of that right now. Maybe, like, I hope that someday I'll be able to like do something like that, like actually make enough money that I can like then pay for like beta testing and other stuff. I feel that Discord is super complicated compared to like something like Slack. Slack is so much easier to set up, but then it's so limited. Like, that's the problem. Discord you can do so much more with, but also because we can do so much more with, like, there's so many different things we can do. Like, I think that I did not set up my Discord to be a community server, which was fine for a while, but then it stopped working. Okay, I saw you said hello again to me privately, and then also I see you in the channel. So I will wave. I'll Ferris wave. Anyways, thank you so much for that. Oh yeah, please don't, like, I totally know that this is, because this is a free thing that you're doing, I don't expect you to be like treating it like a job. I want it to be more like more like a, if it was like a pre-access but you didn't pay for it type thing on Steam, where it's like, okay, I'm in the course, I'm trying it out, I'm going through it. Oh, I see this problem where this part is confusing. You mentioned in this channel, and then, okay, we can go ahead and fix it and chat about it. Doesn't look like the learning website is linked anywhere in your Twitch bio. I should fix that. Did I not do how silly am I for not doing that? Where is my Twitch dashboard? Oh, I have to go to my channel. It's not brand. Oh, I can do social links? That doesn't make sense. Oh, break just started. Sorry about that. I didn't even notice it coming up. I guess I didn't have my my dashboard up really. Do I have to go to my channel and take a look at it? Okay, so home. Where do I set that up? Channel. Why? Oh, okay. On the top right, I go to channel. I go to. Hey, nope. Stop. So the problem with that overlaid is that the articles that I have are not like, yes, I have those in a private repo in GitHub, but the LMS doesn't read from those. I actually have the content of those in the database. And so that's why you saw me copying and pasting them into the LMS. So it's, even if you did a pull request to fix it, it wouldn't actually fix it, as it were. That could be an interesting feature we can add potentially eventually, is having like a beta tester and like a pull request like into the app. Yeah, so unfortunately there's no way for you to be able to do anything. Like it wouldn't change anything. And it wouldn't necessarily make it any easier for me. Okay, so I go to you. Okay, so I want to edit panels. There's something else I want to get better at, is like figure out how to do like just better panel stuff. Okay, so panel, this is going to be learn with Brooks, or take a course. I don't have a good image for that. Description. Okay, so would it make sense to have them version some repo, even if a different one restricted permissions? I thought about that initially, and then I didn't. What was the thing that I don't remember why I chose to do it this way specifically. I think it was speed of like development. It's like, yeah, there's definitely some like considerations for doing something like that. And so that could be like I'm not opposed to rewriting some of the LMS to make something like that work. And if we rewrite enough of it, we might even just switch over to something like Leptos instead of Vue, which is what we're using right now for the LMS. I also need to update the LMS to the latest version of Vue, which I haven't done. So that's going to be its own thing altogether. Okay, so how do I... Okay, so take a course. We finished. Oh no, let's see. Brooks has created several courses live on stream. If you would like to see, or like maybe not if, it'd be more of just like take and purchase a course. check out the LMS written in U.rs and see if you want to purchase any of his courses. If Works Always allows ask for beta testers for new courses. If you're a community member and want to beta test, please reach out on Discord. Okay. So then I think it's just learning like that. Nope. Yep. Okay, that should work. So if I do submit, I do not like this system because like I don't know if it actually did the thing, and then I can now drag up here. So I want you to show up, sure, first up here. That's great. And then how do I like, there, done editing panels, and there's our take a course. And then that links to what? Where is this going? Oh, that goes into my testing thing. I never did that. Okay, uninstall. We were trying to create an extension in Rust a long time ago, and I completely forgot that like I added it in there and then nothing happened. Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. Oh, LMS stands for Learning Management System. So any of the places you can get courses on, like Udemy, LinkedIn Learning, Lynda, Front End Masters, those are all learning management systems. So basically they're systems for connecting a learner to educational content. So that's what it is. Moodle, yeah. So yeah, there we go. So now we have take a course like that. And then this should link into courses. Yeah, there we go. So thank you for that. We've added you in. That's good. Oh, thank you for that. Okay, so you're able to see that on, yeah, I see your message on Discord. Perfect. All right, so you've given out one, create this. Okay, so before that, I need to update Prisma CSS for new core code types. And then down here, I want to take this. Okay, so we take that. And I get code types. Okay, so if I just run that, so we're gonna do a chmod plus x to get to code types, and now if I run this, it just jumps that out. So super easy for me to see. Thank you so much for that overlay. Now I just can run this and not have to remember the command anymore. So that's good. We've updated a lot today, so let's go ahead and get commit. This is uploaded main course to LMS. Okay, and that's pushed up to my private repo. Back to the README. Okay, so still things for us to do. We have update the Prisma CSS. We have the give out. So I'll do the rest. I'll get like 2 more people or so, and on Discord. Create the Discord channel for the course. That's done. And then also I want to mark in here, create Discord channel for beta testers. That's also done. Record trailer. We need to do. I need to figure out what I want that to look like. I might do that next week because like I don't necessarily want. This like doesn't need to happen until like I make sure that everybody's happy with the course. So like give it a week or so, and then the trailer can go up right away. That will like be right up. I need to set up Stripe payments. That needs to be obviously offline. I need to release that and then post to socials. Okay, so pretty much I guess, let's see, is there anything in here we can do? Let's see, I have this as the beginning for that, and then oh, I think I pet the cat a lot, Coffee, way back in the day. So I'm just gonna mark that as done. Let's see, we have you do. Okay, so I have that as that thing. I want to go to courses, maybe like introduction to Docker and show this. Okay, so I can update the price. Do I have an update price? I don't have an update price yet. Okay, so I need a mutation, set course price. Wait, where do I set? Wait. I want to then set. Where do I have the price? Oh, it's okay. I have the wrong thing. It's not update courses, it's update LMS courses. Okay, that's still going to be ID, and then that's going to be set. There it goes. Price. Can this be whatever I want? So if I just set you to beta testing right now, what happens? Invalid input set for small int. Okay, so no, I need to set something like something like that. Oh, when you're int. Why did I do that? So that would be that. There it goes. Okay, so we can set you. I should add a thing in for like beta testing to like note that we're in beta testing mode right now, but that's fine. It's another feature to add in. I don't think you missed anything. Not anything of anything import. So add marker for beta testing on course page. You don't think it would be worth the marker to have something in like, oh, we're currently beta testing or doing something like that? No, I don't have that. I guess like, I guess like right now you can purchase it because oh no, you can't purchase it. You literally cannot purchase this right now because I don't have a link to the purchase thing. So like, I think if you try to go in there as a logged in user and you look at it, there's no purchase button because the link to Stripe doesn't exist. So that's fun. But that's one of the things I need to do on my own. Okay, so I set the course price. We do that. So, okay. Now if I open the course, we can look in here, but I don't know if that's necessary. I think I could set a better image, but I don't have one right now. I don't remember where I even set this. A whole bunch of like LMS stuff we can do to make this a little tighter, a little bit juicier. It's like a video game dev term. But okay, so I think we're good to go. All right, so if I update you, just want to move you over there so I can then watch and look at this. So basically it'd be, hey, probably not start with, hey, it'd be like, hi, I'm Brooks from Brooks Builds. I do live streaming. I have video course content. Oh, how do I change the theme from light to dark? You cannot. That is a future feature that I do not have written yet. So what I've been using is something called Dark Reader. So this is what it looks like in general. But I have a Dark Reader thing here that just changes it. So sorry about that. I have it on my list to add a dark theme, and the person that I worked with to help set up the CSS for this wrote in a very basic dark theme for me that I can eventually switch on. So we could eventually use it, but I don't have that even tested. Like I've never touched it at all so far. So like someday. All right. Hi, I'm Brooks from Brooks Builds. I do Twitch live streaming. Scary the things that might break somewhere. The worst parts about web development is that there's no good testing systems for CSS for like styling stuff, right? Because now I'm actually hoping that AI will improve this a huge amount, because then they can look at it and say like, hey, look, this looks good. Like it looks consistent with everything else. It's readable. It looks good. Everything's good right now. But generally speaking, I can test that like the classes exist, but I can't test that like looks right. There's no good automated test for that. There's like consistency, like did it change the look of it? But those suck. Those are tough to set up and they're finicky tests, and I don't like them. Okay, so introduce myself a little bit, and then Docker allows us to work without tech. Just make sure the button is turned in dark mode. Yeah, so like when I eventually do that, I'm actually thinking, because I only have like a single deployment right now for this. I don't have a beta version of the site, but eventually, once I get like more users who are actively using it, then we're gonna have to do that. And at that point, what I'll probably do is say like, okay, everybody can still use the beta version. It just might be more broken experience. And once like, then you can just switch over and you're like, hey, you want dark mode? Currently, it only exists in the beta version of the site. And that would be really cool to like start setting up and figuring out. All right. Do you want to learn about Docker or how Docker works? And then we switch over to this. Okay, so actually I don't need to move you away. You're fine here. I just full screen you. Then I go like that. We're going to make me larger. Like this. Put me over there. I'm kind of tilting away from that, so I should okay, I want to rotate me flip vertical. Nope, that is not right. Transform, flip vertical again, flip horizontal. There he goes. Put me over here like this. So now you can see, and everything looks good. Everything's like that. Anything else that I want to potentially focus on? I don't know. Let's wing it like I always do. What can possibly go wrong with that? All right. Here we go. Let's give this a shot. Hi, I'm Brooks from Brooks Builds, and I run a Twitch live stream and well, also YouTube live stream too. And I have a lot of videos on YouTube for a lot of things, a lot around Rust, but now also Docker. So we've been spending the last couple of months working on a brand new course, Introduction to Docker, and this course will take you from the very basics of just getting started with Docker all the way through using Docker in your daily dev life, and then potentially some, a little bit more tips to get through. And it should get you enough to get going with your teams, and then also potentially going like a little bit further with Docker. Now, to find this course, we have it on our LMS. So on learning.brooksbuilds.com, which I'm going to have in the description for this video, you can head over there and take a look at it right now. And if you click into the course, you'll be able to see all of the preview articles, which I don't have marked preview because I own these. Then you can also see the titles of the articles that you're going to be going through. And if you like this a lot, then I would love if you give it a purchase and go through it. And if you have any trouble with it, or if you have any questions or comments, we would love to hear from you. So please reach out on any of the socials. You can also find us on Discord, where we have a community of people also taking this course, where we can all work together. And please feel free to reach out with any questions, comments, thoughts. We'd love to hear it. And with that, that's all I've got. Hopefully you have a great day. Happy coding, and I'll see you online. Cool. Thank you, Overlaid. Yeah, they're going to list a lot longer on the Discord than on here, right? Because if you put them into Twitch, I'm probably going to lose them, because I'm not adding everything in as fast as you're putting them into my to-do list. But on Discord, they pretty much stay forever. How did I literally do that twice wrong? Like, it was just today. Oh, fun. Okay, so flip horizontal. There we go. Back to here. Yeah, and in Discord, you can send in the screenshots too, which makes it so much nicer. I don't have a clip command. Sorry about that. Is that a normal thing you can do in Nightbot? I don't think Nightbot can do clips, right? I haven't really looked into what Nightbot can do. No, I don't see a clip. Yeah, that's true. I'm happy. Like, I do see that like clips get created. Most of them I think are just references, like people referencing to like, hey, I want to go back into that spot and like rewatch it again because there's some good information in there. So most of them are not like funny. But then every once in a while I do something silly like that, and I think those ones are better. The best clip that we've ever had was years ago when somebody got me with a what is it called when you get I now even forget the name of the song. It was like all the rage to get you with that song at the time. But I got gotten with that in a really, really geeky way, and it was hilarious. Is what's the name of the song where it's like never gonna give you up? Better Twitch TV. Yeah, I've never used Better Twitch TV. I've like heard a lot of people talk about it, but I never like really looked into it. So let me check out Better TTV. All right, so yeah, okay, hold on. Let me look. Let me just do a quick Google search for this. It was never going to give you up. Gotcha. Links. Rickroll. That's what it's called. Okay. Yeah. So I was Rickrolled really good several years ago. So if you've never seen yes, okay, so yeah. Ironically now, Rickroll, the people still use the word Rickrolled, even though it's not going to the song. Which I think was named from the author. Yeah, because Rick Astley was the author, singer, songwriter. But of course, everybody stopped using that one because it gets claimed everywhere you do it. So you can't actually play that song live on Twitch anymore or YouTube without it being muted / like demonetized, which kind of sucks. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done here. Let's go over stuff that's coming up. It sucks so hard. The entire thing about copyright just sucks. And it's not good. Something's got to change, but like I don't have any faith it's going to change anytime soon. It's the reason why I don't have music on the stream, because every single time we use music, like then I have to go in and like figure something out to stop the music, or like to stop the undo the claim. And like when I was trying to use Pretzel Rocks, it was like constantly getting claimed by the parent company of Pretzel Rocks, and then later on they'd release the claim, but it was like, well, what do I have to do to like make sure that happens? And then even if I use my own music, even if I go and buy the rights to some music, it still gets auto claimed. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. It just sucks. So I don't have like, right now I feel like so busy that I don't feel that I have the time to like really invest in figuring out a better music situation, which is why we have the no music right now, which is unfortunate. So maybe someday that will change and it'll get better. Also, fun fact, the music on YouTube is not safe on Twitch, which like that's also great. It's like fun. So then it would mute the VODs, which is also not great. Okay, so coming up, I believe next week we're going to be going back into 3 streams a week. So Monday is project day, and so we're going to continue working on the Git project until that's done. I think we're only like 1 or 2 weeks left on that one. Hopefully, maybe we can figure it out next week. I thought maybe we can get it this week, but my brain hurt too much by 3 p.m., so I had to end. Albert, hello. How are you doing today? And then I already have an idea for a project after that, which is going to be really fun. That's going to be a fun build project. So we'll go over that one once we're done with Git. And then Tuesdays is now going to be a working on the LMS day. So basically, previously I had it that we're working on the courses on Tuesdays. Well, we just created a course, right? So I'm going to start working on improving the LMS and supporting the course as people are going through it. And then eventually we'll obviously create a new course after that. You just finished rewriting a Python program to Rayon Rust. Nice. Hopefully that's pretty good. I've never used Rayon. Then Wednesdays are fun day. Now, previously we sort of we're just doing more Docker core stuff on Wednesdays. And then the last 2 weeks I've been taking Wednesdays off to continue supporting editing videos and that kind of stuff. So I want to start back up with a fun day. And that usually means playing a game. So on Discord, I'm going to collect / share out the possible things that we're going to do. So there's going to be a list of games that we could play. There's going to be a list of activities or maybe fun projects like art with code or silly projects we can do. And then I'll choose a random one from there. So the last one that we did was TIS 100, which is a programming game where you program in assembly to play the game. And that was a lot of fun. And we were able to successfully solve it 95% because we missed one puzzle. And I just sort of cheated and grabbed one from Reddit. But the next one, who knows what it's going to be. So if you're interested in like helping choose what that's going to be, pay attention in Discord in the next day or two. I'm going to start like chatting about that, and maybe we'll create a thread in the general channel to like figure out what that game is going to be. And then and I think that's going to be it. I'm going to continue working on creating the course. I think we're pretty much, all the stuff that I can do on stream is done now. So it's now just going to be up to me to like get it out there. Thank you, Overlaid, again for agreeing to be a beta tester. And I'm going to reach out for 2 more people on Discord to be a beta tester as well. And that's it. That's all I've got. So tomorrow I'm again taking it off to sort of like work on the course still, / like relax a little bit. And back to 3 streams next week. So with that, thank you everybody for hanging out with me today. I hope that you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you Monday or on Discord, one of the 2 or both. So have a good one. Bye.